I take the shot and I throw up all over his kitchen.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's the thing when it comes to doing stuff like this, just to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the pressure. Hold on.
Humans are horrible.
Yeah.
We're terrible.
We're terrible. You know what I mean? We are a parasite. Someone told me that one time, and I agree with that. Welcome back, everybody, to the SpeakEazy podcast, episode number 14. Yes.
1-4.
Big old 1-4.
And
Boo.
boo. And our favorite
Yes,
our favorite
guest. Yeah,
guest
our only
and-
guest.
and
No,
Second.
I take that back.
Yes.
We had Sarai.
We love
Or
you, Sarai.
had Sarai, yeah.
miss you,
Yes.
brother. But cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers. Cheers, roll.
Cheers.
The boy making this delicious drink.
Yes.
Got a bit of a new setup going on.
Yeah,
We got the one camera. I'm looking at you.
Yep.
And we got, as you can see, some colorful mics here. Gabriel, can you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about
Yes,
that?
these are the
These are nice.
I don't know how to say the name, so you're gonna have to excuse
Fine
me.
or some shit?
Fafine, Fitine, something like that.
Fine.
Fafine.
Careful.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Not used to
Wanna get too close.
not used to all this, but I just want to give a shout out to a good friend of ours. Her name is Dovey, and she blessed us with these amazing microphones. Not only are they great quality, but they look fucking awesome. And this is gonna make things a lot more clear for the audience at home, I think.
Make it more personal.
Make it more personal and easier to listen to. So, Dovey, thank you.
Thank you.
We're super
so
grateful.
much.
So,
It's a bit of a hassle here getting this set up, but I think
Yeah,
it's going to be
it's-
all paid off here soon.
yeah, I think, and just the more we get used to it, I think it's gonna make more sense.
Yeah.
And
You
Yeah.
guys have been fucking with this for what, 2 hours now?
about 2 hours,
Took a
yeah.
little while we messed with it, but we got it. I think, hopefully, future Adam, it's all worked out real well. It worked.
So
And
they,
we still got these awesome mics.
Yeah.
Dude, Dovey.
yeah,
Yes.
they're fucking awesome, man. I love them. I think
That's
they
a
look
real
great
upgrade too.
Yeah.
We've really been talking about mics for a long time.
for a long
Yeah,
time. We've
behind
been,
the scenes.
yeah, behind the scenes. We've been raw dogging it every episode.
Yeah.
Just straight up phone audio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
And coming from like a long way from like our podcast, man. Like we
Yeah.
shot this
I'll say.
in our truck.
yeah, we did, and this is really a big moment for me. Not to get like emotional or anything, but no, yeah, looking back at that first episode because we've been going since September of last year,
Yeah.
and now it's
We're going on.
It's March now.
6 months now.
6 months we've been doing this
Jeez.
podcast in 14 episodes.
14. Not bad.
Not bad. And I feel like every episode really gets better. I feel like we get into...
No, we find ourselves every episode. That's,
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, we really find a groove.
Yes.
And we do great. And
Just
and
throw
this-
us in.
Hell yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Was it not inconspicuous enough?
oh, shit.
I heard the thing closed.
No,
You want one?
take one.
Yeah. Let me
Yeah, try it. Yeah.
Pablo's going to
If
zin.
it's not the coffee one, you got the coffee one?
I got the coffee one, man.
Nah, get the fuck out of here.
You're tripping, man. It is so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just seeing how far we've come has been really amazing. And having not only Adam, but Raul as part of the team. Because I always felt like, I really thought, like when we first started, I was like, we can handle this.
Oh yeah, dude.
And then-
Me and you, yeah, dude. I thought we were like, fuck, we got this. There's
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. And then by the second episode, I was like,
We're in over our heads.
yeah, I was really thankful that Raul was like stepped up and asked if he could
That was
be
cool.
the guy behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That was really cool. We
Thank
hung
you,
out one
Raul.
day. Yes, thank you, Raul. And then Adam,
My dad.
having you on was awesome. Every episode you've done has been great.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
and
that would be fun.
and yeah, just and how you stepped up into the editing process
Yeah.
and the audio stuff and the visuals and all the cool stuff that you see on the episodes. These most recent episodes are all thanks to Adam. I just want to make sure that's known. I don't know my head from my ass when it comes to editing. I just kind of, with what little knowledge I know, I kind of just work around it. But Adam has the resources and the tools to make it really fun and really enjoyable, and not just us sitting here bullshitting. I feel like it's an experience.
Yeah, no, it makes it more. I said personal already, but
Yeah.
it's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just and then it's so much
I
fun.
don't know. Professional would also be another.
Yeah, I think it's getting a bit more of a better look through.
Yeah.
Like the editing process, it makes it look real nice.
Real
like
pleasing.
there's
Yeah.
time put into it. for all parties of the process.
Yeah. Because for those who don't know, this is not like it is. This is the fun part where we can sit down and start talking. This is the fun part. This is the easy part. Yeah. The hard part is all the behind the scenes stuff. You know what I mean? There are headaches involved sometimes, but for the most part, I think it goes really smooth. And
I had
that's
so much fun.
That's thanks to not only these guys but you two. You make my job a lot easier too, and I like to hope that I make your guys' job easier, because I can be a bit of an asshole.
I'm a bit of a Michael Scott.
Bit of a Michael Scott, when it comes to this kind of stuff. So I try my best to step back and let you guys just cook.
Well, that's the thing when it comes to doing stuff like this, just have fun.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you right now, when it comes to putting time into these episodes, I have so much fun.
I'm glad.
I'm afraid to start it, and then I start editing, and I'm like, this is so.
Yeah, that's what I always thought. Like I always thought like we're putting a burden on you because like we just like we don't know how to edit, do it. So I was like, man, poor Adam has to do this. And I'm like, damn, all right. So it thank you. Yeah, it makes me feel better that you're like actually enjoying it. That's really fun.
Yeah, like I'll get my roommate in. I'm like, dude, look at what I did. Be like, look what I did. I put this in and this and that. Yeah. No, it's fun. It's so much fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And I think every episode I notice you finding
new shit.
Yeah. You just get more and more, you add more new stuff.
Yeah.
And,
zooms and stuff like that.
Yeah, the zooms and
the zoom on the last one with I was reading the drink and you just zoomed in on it and I was like,
yeah. I noticed it. I don't know how I noticed it. I was like, this is good. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh, dude, that was perfect. I was dying.
On your face whenever you belched.
Oh yeah, when I took the fucking smoker's cough shot, yeah.
Thank you, Ro.
No man, I
that was I got a lot of comments at work about that one. They were like, man, that was gross, man.
Yeah, dude, it was.
Why did you guys do it?
Because we had
good reason.
Yeah,
very good reason. Gambling.
Yeah, gambling. Yeah, it's good enough reason to do most things. I think.
Oh yeah, it's good enough reason to have any fun.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Today.
What are we sipping on right now?
Today we are having the classic Caribou, made famous by none other than Mr. Tech 9 of Strange Music fame.
Hey.
So what goes into this drink is 2 shots of Malibu, 1 shot of Bacardi, and you top it off with pineapple juice. So it's really good. I enjoy the shit out of it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
I think the last one I had on here, I was not a big fan of
the gin and juice.
Yeah, not for me. Yeah, this is good, sweet.
Yeah, it's really good, and I love pineapple juice. I think I just if I could put that in anything.
Yeah, dude, pineapple.
And this ain't actually the original recipe.
No, it's not. It's really hard to obtain the ingredients for the original recipe.
Yeah.
What else is there to it?
Ro, what's the price range on a bottle of 151? The original one. The original 151, if you don't know, is 151 Bacardi. And it's what is it, 151?
Yeah, 151 proof.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
that makes it like 70 some odd.
Yeah,
it's
maybe
crazy.
Maybe even in the 80s, actually.
Yeah. 70 something.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's a really high percent of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And they stopped selling it. They stopped making it. It's like Quaaludes. You can no longer
Yeah.
And I no longer get it.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that.
We're all shit out of luck.
They actually do still make it.
You can't still get it?
They just don't do it in New Mexico.
Oh, well, fuck me.
That's a fucking bummer.
We gotta get out of here.
This whole time, I've always thought they didn't have it. What?
That's what I was under the impression of, too, when I looked it up.
Yeah.
New Mexico limits the proof that you can sell.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
But what about like, what's it called? That crazy shit. It's like gasoline.
Everclear?
Everclear? No, you
that's
can
like
get Everclear at Walmart.
That's like 90 proof, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
As long as it's under.
You can get it.
You can sell.
Or you can sell it, rather.
I see now. I totally see now. Okay.
Yeah, so that's like, I mean, that's
that's a lot.
That's a lot of alcohol. Yeah. So it's actually probably better that we're just doing the regular plain Jane Bacardi.
I don't know, man. You gotta have the original.
Yeah, I never
had the original.
No, I've only ever had the little mild version.
Oh man, dude.
So what's that one like?
Have you had the
original 151?
The actual 151 Bacardi? Oh, dude, it's so good.
Jesus.
But terrible at the same time, because.
Well, yeah. Well, I'd imagine it tastes pretty shit, just compared to like Everclear.
Yeah.
So the story goes, I've had it, and we just graduated. My buddy, me and I, You graduate. I didn't.
Hey, I'm there with you, man. Same.
I'm there at least.
Yeah.
So, he just had a brand new 2005 Mustang that his grandpa had in storage, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Brand new, dude. Sat in there less than mint, dude.
Nice.
Mint. So we're like, dude, fuck yeah. We're going to send it. And we're going to send it to Vegas.
You guys sent it to Vegas?
Yes, dude. We're like, let's go to Vegas. Because we had a buddy that lived out there. And he lived here, and he would buy us alcohol, cigarettes, and... Sorry.
Like,
Yeah, hey.
the like.
The whole shebang,
Yeah.
you know? And so we're like, fuck it, let's go see Tyler. Let's go. Shit.
We can bleep that out.
Let's go see our friend and let's have a good time. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we sent in his Mustang, dude. Fucking awesome, man. Smoked all the way there. I was in the passenger seat, dude, so I was just constantly rolling. Awesome. Finally get to Vegas, dude. We're having a goddamn time, dude.
Yeah.
We're staying with our buddy, drinking all day and all night, and he has a party for a buddy that just it was his birthday.
Okay.
So we went to his house and we were vibing with his parents and all this, and like I was meeting all kinds of new people.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
A lot of older people.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's the funnest part about it.
That's
yeah.
the whole thing, dude.
Yeah.
Like fresh out, like we were like, oh, dude, like he just graduated, like we're big old blast.
Yeah.
So we're drinking all day, and then we're sitting around and we're talking about, I don't know, alcohol, and then 150. He was like, I actually have a bottle of 151,
Oh shit.
and I was like, wow, dude, we gotta try this.
Yeah, yeah.
So he pours us a shot, dude. We're sitting in the kitchen, and I take the shot.
Yeah.
Me and the buddy, and I take the shot and I throw up all over his kitchen.
Oh, fuck.
Because you'd already been drinking.
Yes, dude, I've been drinking all fucking day, and the Vegas heat, bro. Oh my god, it was
No, that's
bad.
weird.
It was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
So I took the shot, threw up all over his kitchen, and tried to clean, help him clean it up and this and that. They were really good people though.
Yeah.
Dude, so nice. We kept drinking,
Yeah.
and I passed out in his living room.
Shit.
Very cool.
That's a bitchin' story. And the fact that you went all the way to Vegas for it is actually like makes it cooler, I think.
Yeah, dude, it was a good time.
Shows just how great Bacardi is.
Yeah.
That 151 that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, I think I still have a picture of I took
wow.
this little selfie before the 151. I was
Yeah.
like, yes, this is gold, man.
Yeah. Fucking A, yeah.
Dude, yeah, I wish I could have. Well, I still can try it, and I would love to. I'd love to try it because I actually do really like rum.
Mm.
I really enjoyed me some rum. So, yeah, if we can get our hands on some 151,
Oh,
We'll do
definitely.
that.
We'll do just that.
we'll do just that. We'll get our hands on it.
Might throw up in your kitchen.
Have it mailed over.
Yeah. Overseas imported. Get them
Oh,
over
yeah.
there.
You know, if you got the stuff.
Okay, let's take a trip out to Vegas. Just
Dude,
buy a
I've-
bottle and come back.
I've never been.
You've never been to Vegas?
Never been to Vegas.
Wow.
I've been to I've been to Cali, Arizona, Denver.
Our family ain't done much traveling.
No, Texas.
Mm-mm.
We've been to
Not
Texas.
out of town. Not out of the state, I should say.
Yeah,
Wow.
we stay here.
In our-
We stay local.
We stay
Yeah.
local, man.
Too expensive to go too far.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd love to plan a trip to Vegas though.
That'd be cool, man. I'd
Dude,
be super
Vegas
down
is
for
so
it.
fun,
Yeah.
man. I had an uncle that lived out there, so we'd always
Right.
travel. And then we'd go to Disney a lot.
Mhm.
So it would just be it's just a
lot of traveling.
Yeah, it's just
Lot of
no,
fun.
it's just a real quick stop, you know.
Oh, okay.
So like you can go straight on, or you can like take a little side skirt to
Yeah.
What is
Vegas.
it, like a 6-7 hour drive?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
really
too
not
long.
bad.
Yeah, kind of like Denver. A little bit longer than Denver from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
No. Our Denver trip was really fun. When we went to see Blink. That was
fun.
That was fucking cool. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, we yeah, it was just me and Rufy on that one. Yeah, we and then Raya was in the back, but she slept the whole way.
She slept the whole way, dude. And
So that was nice. So we just
Yeah.
got to vibe the whole time.
we just got to vibe. And a lot of the ideas and the stuff that we're implementing now comes from that trip alone, I think. Because we had so much time to just sit and talk.
Yeah.
Was that where that last picture was taken for the last thumbnail? Was that in Denver?
No,
that was
that was at
my barber's hair wedding.
Oh, okay.
Hey, shout out David if you're
David,
watching this.
yes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and
Dave.
shout out Michael too for getting
I
that
see you
picture.
tomorrow.
Oh, you going to get a cut tomorrow?
Yeah.
I need to stop by soon. But shout out to David for cutting our hair and inviting us to that badass wedding. That was super fun. We got super fucked up. I blacked out at your wedding.
Oh my god, man! I stumbled
good wedding.
home.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, it was a vibe.
Yeah.
It was a
Fucking
crazy
big
yeah,
vibe.
It was a
Nice.
big vibe.
It was so like I live on the corner and then down the block.
Yeah.
In the middle,
A little around the ways, you know?
There.
Yeah.
But
Over yonder.
and so we just walked over, dude. Me and
Nice.
Rufy, dude, we had a fucking little sixer, walked over, had a blast, man.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking great
When you
time,
can
dude.
walk to the party, that's how you know you're gonna have a good time.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because
yeah.
you don't got to worry about shit.
No, yeah.
No.
Just as long as you can walk a little bit, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You can make a home. You can stumble home. You'll be alright.
Yeah, dude, that was a damn good time. I love a good wedding. I love getting fucked up at people's weddings.
Danced a lot.
Yeah, danced all fucking night. That was cool.
Great time.
I
Yeah.
haven't done a lot of dancing at no parties.
You need to, man.
Yeah, I gotta go to a wedding. It sounds like fun.
Dude, weddings are fucking cool when you're not getting married, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like when you're getting married, you got a burden. Now you gotta like.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
shit.
this is cool right now, but I don't know about tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, yeah, I'm sure everyone has great, marriages, but I'm sure they also think in the back of their head.
There everyone has to consider it at least
Oh,
once.
yeah,
right, yeah.
I wonder how our parents felt because I was just telling the boy the other day. Our parents got married
Yeah, you guys fucking parents got married.
at the courthouse.
Oh, over there. Huh?
Yeah.
On the ride home, they just told you.
Yeah, dude, we weren't even invited to our own
No.
parents'
That's
wedding, bro.
wild.
Yeah.
Just
And-
get it over with,
Yeah. Well, they were. I don't know if you know this, but they did it on Dad's lunch break.
No shit.
Yeah, I think Dad was on his lunch break. They went to the courthouse, got married. Our grandma was their witness because you need a witness.
Yeah.
So they picked her up, got hitched, and then fucked off, and then I remember they picked us up from school. We were all in elementary at the time, and we were sitting in the back seat, and there would be like a little more lovey-dovey than usual.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, we got married today. I was like, and I remember being
Just
like,
so casual.
what the fuck? Like,
What I'm thinking about is probably that conversation Dad had with his manager or his coworkers. It's like, oh, I'm gonna take a bit of a long break. Like,
Yeah.
oh, what's going on? Oh, I'm getting married. They're like, fuck off.
yeah. It'd be funny if he came back to work and he's like, or wrong hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You
pretty funny.
gotta pay attention to that. You gotta know.
Yeah, I guess you've been telling me this.
Sucker for it.
Yeah,
But he's so nonchalant though, Dad.
Dad's so
He'd be
nonchalant.
like, oh, I just gotta do something.
He wouldn't even say. So I remember just being a little upset. we
What's
didn't
up
get
with older people and getting married after? I always thought they got married before they had kids.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a fucking lie.
married. Yeah, dude. Because
Because everybody that I know got married as they were yeah, I was a flower girl in the fucking
yeah. Like most people our age in our age bracket can remember their parents' wedding.
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's great. I have pictures, and I was like, yeah, dude, I was the ring. I was the guy.
No, we weren't even fucking there.
Yeah, dude.
No, dude,
At least your parents had the common decency to make sure you were there. Our parents left us at fucking school.
That's crazy, dude. You know what my dad tells me all the time is he's like, you're getting married in the church, and I'm like, dude, I don't even believe. Why are you gonna pin that on me?
He's been telling you that. That's why you got
Ever
fucking
since.
confirmed, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking Pops made you do it.
So if you don't know, my sister
Hilarious.
needed to get confirmed, and
What's that? I'm sorry. I'm here. I don't know. What's
Yeah, we didn't grow up Catholic. What's that?
Sorry.
and confirmation. So you have to go through. There's you get the first Holy Communion.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I think there's maybe a second step. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on that.
Okay. All right.
And then there's a final step to where you have to go through this this thing to
Yeah.
actually get married into a church.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So I took my sister had to take the class for she was baptizing.
Oh, okay.
So also another thing, if you have to take the class to baptize it.
Okay.
So she's like, I don't want to take the class alone, and I was like, well, I might as well get it over with because Dad's always on my ass that I have to marry in the church. So
Yeah. So you took it with her.
so I took it with her, and not only I did, my younger sister did. So all three of us went to the same class.
Oh, that's cool.
And then my auntie's three went to the class too. So
Okay.
like we had all like half of the class was just us.
Oh shit.
And then COVID hit.
Oh, it's right around that time.
Wow,
Yeah, COVID hit and
Fuck
everything
everyone.
went to online, so it was cherry, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's cool.
I didn't even have to go in.
Yeah.
They were like, watch these videos, and I was like, okay.
It's just so funny to me because like I've always known that you were like you sat on the outskirts of Christianity. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just on the outskirts of everything.
Yeah. He's a looker buyer. You know, but passerby. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. But I remember when we started working together again, and you were talking about how you got confirmed, and I was like, did you like all the way? Like, did you start believing in God now, or like what happened? You know what I mean? And he's like, nah, man, it's just so I could get married in a church. And I was like,
It's a long story.
it's a long story. Yeah. So this is actually the first time I'm hearing about all of
Yeah,
it.
because
Yeah.
my dad's always on my ass, and he's like, "You're gonna get married in church," and I was like, "What if she doesn't want to?"
Yeah.
It's not up to me, man. Like I
Yeah.
don't care like where we get married as long as she's happy.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Well, the thing is, I don't think cause I'm not Catholic. You know what I mean? I'm more of I don't want to say I'm just a Christian because it's all Christian. You know what I mean? I'd call myself more of like
A believer.
a believer. You know what I mean? But like not I guess Protestant almost.
okay.
That's probably wrong too.
What was that one that you called me?
Agnostic.
Agnostic.
There we go.
Yeah. I still stand by that. I think you're agnostic.
Okay.
Okay. We'll get into that in a minute.
Anyway,
But,
I'm sorry. I was just thinking of.
You're like, you son of
Go
a-
ahead.
As a churchgoer who is not Catholic, I think we can just get married in the church. I don't think we have to do that.
We don't have to think too much about it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess not. Well, you don't. Yeah. We'll get into that too.
Yeah, I guess we will. But
I don't know, man. I just like that's cool, man. I like that's the thing. I like hearing about new religions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just really interesting to me.
Or just ideologies in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like
yeah,
it too.
they started a religion about I know I've been talking about the Big Lebowski all week, but
Oh yes.
they Dudism.
The
Dudism, yeah,
Dudism.
yeah.
They even have a religion for it?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
religion.
I thought
which
they just had a convention.
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 Yeah,
Yeah,
they do have
yes.
a convention.
Yeah, I
Yes,
remember
yes,
you mentioned
yes.
that to me.
Yeah, I think having the religion's a little wild. It's a little too much for
If you
me.
haven't watched it, go out and watch it.
Go watch The Big Lebowski.
Still need to. Is that
Great.
it's not the
Great
Coen
movie.
brothers?
It is the Coen Brothers.
It is.
Yeah,
Yes.
very, very, very funny movie.
I recently watched No Country for Old Men for the first time.
Did you finally see it?
Yes.
What did you think?
I had to fucking read the book.
Wow.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So
like
good.
the odd man out, man. Well, shit. Now
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
still
watch
haven't
it.
fucking seen it. Yeah.
Oh my
Damn.
God, it's so good, dude. Yeah,
Really?
it's so good. Yeah. Like
Is that the? It's the homie with the shotgun, right?
Yes.
with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
fucking bottle or a tall boy as a fucking suppressor.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking nuts. You gotta
Wow.
see it.
There's so much to it, man. His character in general, the main character, Llewellyn's character.
Yeah,
Just
Josh
every-
Brolin, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone in
It's
that
Josh
did.
Brolin?
It's Josh
Yeah,
Brolin. Yeah.
I didn't
No,
even
wait,
know when I
it's
first watched it.
Thanos.
Yeah, it's Thanos.
dude.
Yeah.
And he plays a badass. But there's just so much for that book or movie and book. It's just amazing. That author is amazing.
And what's the
Wow.
other book that you read? Because I know
From him,
Yeah.
Cormac. It's called Blood Meridian.
Blood Meridian. And
Blood
who's,
Meridian.
Who's the author again?
Cormac McCarthy.
Cormac.
Yeah,
McCarthy.
he's.
It's cool. Looking.
I tell you, I bought the book at a Barnes and Noble, and it was an older woman selling it to me.
Mm.
And she,
back at Barnes and Noble back.
dude, I love that shit. But she
Is
was,
it Barnes and Noble that closed down, or was it
Oh, Hastings.
Hastings?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I bought it
That was
just
another
a
book.
couple months ago, but yeah, she was telling me all about the author and how like poetic he is,
Mhm.
and I was like, okay, I feel you, and I read it, and like it's very cryptic. It's not cryptic, but he uses big words,
Yeah.
and the way he describes like landscapes and the like. That book is very, very, very brutal, and he just does a great job. That
Yeah.
author, Cormac,
Wow.
dude, he's great. And then he made No Country for Old Men, and he did just a great job with it. I'm listening to the audiobook right now.
Sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, man. He's great, and the movie's great,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the fucking directors are great, dude.
Yeah. Coen Brothers, man, they're fucking awesome, and they have a really wide range of movies.
They did. I remember you guys mentioned the Romeo and Juliet, right? Or
No,
that's not
I'm thinking of the Great Gatsby director.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that guy. Yeah.
What else have they made?
They've done, from what I know, what I can think of off the
Oh,
top of
brother,
my
where
head.
art thou?
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, which is really funny. I just saw that for the first
Okay.
time recently. Big Lebowski, Fargo.
Mm. I heard good things about that movie.
Fargo, I still need to watch it. You said it was really good, right?
Is it
Yeah,
good?
Fargo is really good.
Yeah.
Did they have to do with
It's
mystery? I remember being
Steve
interested.
Buscemi and William H. Macy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I believe it is like a mystery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it actually, like you said, like you brought it up the other day, it gives me like murder mystery, but like Big Lebowski vibes, because like it's like murder mystery but funny.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love that. That sounds great.
It looks like a really fun movie.
Yeah.
I think I could really dig into that one.
It's really good. Have you watched it?
They also did True Grit.
True Grit. Yes, they did do True Grit.
They did.
Sounds like a war movie. What is that?
It's a Western.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
getting into westerns.
And I want to say that wasn't too long after or before No Country.
Is that
Yeah.
is that Batman or is that 310 to Yuma that I'm thinking of?
Oh, 310 to Yuma was good.
Is
I
that
forgot-
Christian Bale?
Yeah, that's Christian Bale.
Oh,
Ben
okay.
Foster's in it. Yeah.
Okay. I always get those ones confused because
You know what's another modern Western that I think you guys would really like if you get the chance to check it out is Hell or High Water.
Okay.
Check that one out. It's really good.
That sounds pretty cool. Who's in it?
That's
It's not Cumberbatch, is it?
no,
Okay.
that's Ben Foster and Chris Pine.
who's
Okay.
Ben Foster?
Yeah.
Ben
I'm
Foster is
Your rings a bell, but I
the
don't
older
know.
brother from Alpha Dog.
Oh,
Yeah, that guy.
yes, that's right.
Yeah, Lone Survivor.
Yes. Oh my God, Lone Survivor is so good.
Lone Survivor is fucking crazy.
Good movie.
And what I like about that movie is, I don't know if we've got into it before, but I've always really liked how Mark Wahlberg has such star power, you know?
Yeah.
When he's in a movie, he's like always the main character.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't become the main character till a certain point in that movie. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen Lone Survivor. Go watch it. Excuse me. But I love the fact that he kind of lets the other guys do their thing, and they're great.
Yeah.
You got
Emil Hirsch.
Emil Hirsch, Ben Foster,
Emil Hirsch.
Jay Adams
yes,
from Lords of
yeah,
Dogtown.
yeah.
Yeah.
You give me Emil Hirsch vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Don't know why.
He's so
but you
sick.
do.
I could, yeah, dude, that's fucking cool. Yeah, I could see that.
Big Emil Hirsch vibes.
Yeah.
The fucking Into the Wild, right?
Into the Wild,
Yes.
yeah.
I watched a
Oh,
horror movie with him recently.
a horror movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's a more recent one. A little low key, like indie. It's fucking like, you know.
Well, dude, the indie movies really get
Oh
you
man,
there.
yeah.
But yeah, Lone Survivor is really good because Mark Wahlberg does take that back seat,
Okay.
lets those guys shine, and yeah, it's a fucking amazing movie. It's a
That's
true
another
story.
one that's based on a.
It's a true story.
It's a book, right?
It's a. I don't know. I think he
you write
wrote.
a book about that one?
I think he did. Can you find that out for me, Raul?
Lone Survivor.
Yeah.
I've heard of it. I don't know if there's a book.
think he wrote a book.
I think he wrote
Or
a
is it-
book. Yeah,
It's
it's
an American Sniper. That
American
wrote a book?
Sniper for sure is a book.
Sniper. Did you say Psycho?
Sniper.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
American Psycho is also a book
Yeah.
too. Yeah. American Sniper is really good. That's a tough one for me.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But that is a pretty tough deal what he
Yeah.
went through.
Especially if you know what happened to Chris Kyle.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
There is a Lone Survivor book.
there is.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Another
So-
one to add to the to read list.
yeah, add to that, man, because
Oh,
I.
speaking of to read list and books, you sir,
Yeah.
have been writing a book.
Yeah. I got
Right?
started. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got started on it.
Yeah,
Same,
a couple episodes, right? We were talking about.
yeah, the last time I was on, I talked about it.
Yeah.
That was. I had it in mind for a little while.
Yeah.
And finally, I just decided to
You
get
just-
it out.
you just
yeah, and
started writing.
and since I had been reading Cormac, that last book, The Blood Meridian,
Yeah.
he's like I said, he's descriptive it in a weird way, and so like he uses like weird words to describe things. Like he said at one point in the book of Blood Meridian that the sun was rising and it looked like a red phallus being a penis.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think of like the head of it, right?
Yeah.
The sun kind of coming up, and like you could imagine it, and it's just like I said, he's
Yeah,
very cryptic and
that's
weird,
interesting.
and it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got started.
You look at sunsets a different way.
Oh yeah, now I seen a beautiful one today on
Yeah.
my way here. Oh my god,
Look at cock.
it didn't look like a cock, looked like a meridian, but it was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I got started on it. I'm getting there.
Dude, nice,
About a chapter in or so, and I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
And so I'll
Nice.
get back to it soon, and soon enough, you guys will be reading it.
Oh, dude,
That'll
I'm so
be fucking
excited.
cool.
Yeah.
So you heard it here, guys. Be on the lookout. My kid brother is working on a book. Do you have a title yet? Are you still working
No,
on that?
man, I barely got the book going.
Yeah.
I'll get a title soon. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll
Are
mean
you
something.
starting with the dialogue, or you just
Yeah. Writing stuff
I don't know.
and like coming up with stories is tough, and it's just like, where do you start?
how do you,
know,
yeah,
like,
how do you approach that?
for me, it's like whatever comes to mind first. I'll just get started, and I won't think too much about everything else.
Yeah.
But like some people start with the title, or some people like it brings me to that one band. You know the song "Viva La Vida" by Coldplay.
Coldplay.
He came up with the name of the song before he wrote the song, and he was like, "Oh, well, I started writing the song, and I was like, this Viva La Vida would be perfect for it."
Yeah.
And so it's like there's different ways to create and all the different
You
arts.
took an inspiration from a.
Yeah, well, I try to take inspiration from everyone. Yeah.
But that's really interesting.
Yeah. It's fun. I
That's
was
cool,
creating.
man.
Yeah.
Do you
You just get you feel into the zone and.
Yeah. Like I started reading, and then I got about halfway through Blood Meridian, and I was like, I think I know where I want to go now.
Nice.
With it. And so yeah, really
Chose your
dark.
path.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, that like that reminds me of like, you know, like when I write a song, I try to write the song first. I come up with a lot of great song titles before I come up with the song.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I never use most of them. I have to write the song first, and then and then like working on this album that I've been doing for however fucking long that I need to just put out. I've taken a lot of inspiration from a lot of things. Fight Club was a big thing.
Oh, cool.
That made its way into the album. I think Fight Club. I don't know if I've said this on the pod, but there was a month where I was super depressed. And
dude, I tried to do your challenge. Yeah. This boy watched Fight Club for a whole month.
Every day for a month.
God,
For what purpose?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've always enjoyed the idea of it. I think
The book the movie, or
the
just
movie.
watching something a lot?
Have you read the book?
I've never read the book. I want to.
But this watching it every day for a month. Go on.
So I was really, I was working graveyard, really just in a bad place mentally, drinking a lot, just like binge drinking really. You know, I don't remember being sober a lot back then. But one night I was working graveyard at a hotel, and I stumbled across Fight Club, and I was like, "Fuck, this is a cool movie." And then I watched it. And, you know, there's nothing going on that night, and I just fucking got super into it, and I remember how much I liked the movie, and then I was like, fuck. So it just became a comfort movie.
Okay.
Which is really unhealthy.
Bad.
If you know Fight Club, it should never be your comfort movie. It's it's enjoyable, you know what I mean? I think you should go back and watch and enjoy it for cinematic purposes and for plot purposes.
Like one time, like I watched Fight Club. But
Yeah. But no, every day I was watching it, and I was just like, getting into weird thought processes, and just had a hard time loving myself a little bit, I think, and Fight Club was just there, and I kept fucking watching it. So that and Scrim from the Suicide Boys, his first album, A Man Rose from the Dead, I think is what it's called, his first solo record.
Okay.
Go check it out. Scrim. Shouts out you. Shouts out Ruby. You guys are great.
Yeah, they heard that. It's great.
Oh.
Look at that.
Yes.
But I think
my God, look at that color.
It's beautiful.
Watching something, or like experiencing any form of art like that, like listening to an album every day for a month, or reading a book every day, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing that, I'm sure it made you a bit more analytical about it, right?
Oh yeah. I really dug into the plot of Fight Club, and then I figured out. It did kind of help me in a way, because by the end of it, I was like, this is why I should appreciate it as a movie and appreciate the storyline, but not look to it as like a source of inspiration. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
At the end of it, did you figure out? The question is, who the fuck am I?
and that was, I think that's what drew me into it, because that was my question at the time for myself.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole question.
That's the whole question. Like, who the fuck am I? Am I this depressed guy who's just down in the dumps all the time and makes everybody's life a little more
Or do you want
dreary?
to be somebody?
Or do I want to be somebody? And I think by the end of it, I chose that I wanted to be someone. So I think it did some good.
Yeah.
It did some good, and it made me appreciate life a little more.
Yeah.
And the fact that I have a rather normal life, and I should be more grateful for that. That I'm not living like the guys in Fight Club and Project Mayhem and all that, you know. So I think it did its job. Maybe at the end I found the silver lining, but in the beginning it was really rough.
Silver Lining, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Silver Lining, have you watched Silver Linings Playbook?
No, I've never seen it with Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence,
Yes,
Robert
man.
De Niro.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that is.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, dude, really good movie.
She's hot.
Yeah, she's really hot. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna point that out, but thank you.
Yeah, Hunger Games, man.
The plot of the movie is, I don't know, he gets out of a thing, like a whole big relationship with his ex, and finds himself.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That's a tough journey, huh? The whole
It is.
finding yourself
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, dude.
I think it's like an ongoing thing.
Yeah. I don't know that I've even have yet. You know?
Yeah, I seriously doubt I have.
Yeah. You know, and
It's hard, man.
It is hard.
Yeah.
But I do gotta say, having these conversations really feels like I'm a step closer every time.
Yeah.
You know, I learned something more about you guys.
Uh-huh.
I learned something more about you guys. I learned something more about myself every time we
Yeah.
do an episode. And yeah, it's really this has helped me find my niche in the world. I think
Yeah.
this has helped me figure out what I want to do and what I like doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know that I would like it this much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought it was gonna be kind of a
Dude, I thought it was gonna be like a whole nonchalant
yeah.
thing that we did.
Yeah. Now I think taking it a bit more like another step further with the whole podcast thing and like the things that we do every day. It's good. You know, it's good to take things seriously and really like look into it, and then you start to answer questions about yourself.
Yeah.
But it's like I said, an ongoing thing. Every day you learn something new.
Yeah.
About anything in the world or yourself.
Yeah.
Just with the things that you experience.
For sure.
And yeah, no, I think the whole idea is to learn to just like stop thinking so much, at least for me, and then like just to learn to appreciate yourself and then where you're at.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of like doing like content and making content, putting stuff out,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we can cut this out if you want to,
Okay.
but I know you and your buddy Tyler are working on something book reviews.
Yeah, so me and my buddy Arlie.
Arlie, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
Sorry.
okay. I'd like to bring that up. It's cool. We're at the fucking Barnes & Noble one day, and we're like, let's go find a book that we could both read because his girlfriend has a book club.
Yeah.
And they just do it amongst themselves. It's cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And I started reading, and I was like, that's a cool idea to like find out what other people think about what you're reading. And so, yeah, we're like, let's do it. And so we found a random book. It was a piece of shit of a book, and then we found another book that we really liked, and we were like, why don't we just make some YouTube videos about it? Took some inspiration from you guys with the whole getting buzzed for it. So the idea is, I hate to steal it. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad that you guys appreciate it and stuff. But the idea is to just read a book, take notes along the way, what you think, this and that. Maybe
Dude, that's
like,
fucking awesome. You have a whole YouTube channel?
Yeah, soon enough. Well, we already recorded our first video. Going to be editing that sometime soon. But
dude.
it's about a book by a famous Russian author named Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Wow.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Fyodor, Fyoder.
Fyodor.
O-R at the end.
Okay.
Fyodor Dostoevsky. Yeah.
Fyodor
Dostoevsky.
Dostoevsky.
Dust.
Oy.
Evsky.
Evsky.
Dostoevsky. Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. If you read books, you've probably heard about him or know anything about philosophy.
Right,
You've heard of
right.
him. But yeah, no, we're moving along, and
Nice.
we just get buzzed and talk about it. So much fun.
Fuck yeah,
Just
dude. That
the-
sounds awesome.
Blood Meridian was a part of that.
Oh, cool.
And so
Sweet.
we're gonna be making a video about that if you guys are interested. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Of
pretty
course,
cool.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So guys, you heard it here first. Be on the lookout for that YouTube channel coming up. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be right here. You know,
It's called
You're
The
gonna
Book
hear
Butt.
Exclusive. Exclusive.
Exclusivity.
Sneak preview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the Book Butt.
The book butt?
Yeah.
The Book
So two cheeks on a butt. There's two of us.
Oh, okay.
Talk about books. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, no,
Right.
the book butt. Okay,
But,
I'm into it.
Yeah.
So
No.
I
Yeah.
can
It's
get-
great.
Shit, I can come up with the logo right now.
Let's see it, But something came to mind.
What's that?
Something that me and our man behind the scenes
No.
Oh yes.
watched recently, just over the past 2 days. Actually, we finished it yesterday. It's a show. It's called True Detective. Oh
That's
my
the
God.
McConaughey joint, right?
McConaughey and I forget the fucker's name.
What? McConaughey?
Woody Harrelson?
Woody Harrelson. Yeah. His name was Marty in the show.
They have a show?
So okay, the show is called True Detective. It's anthropology is what you called it. I guess the idea is it changes every season, new story.
Okay.
The first season is
alright.
based on those two, and it is just amazing, man. The idea is they're both detectives. One of them's new, came from a narcotics, team
Yeah.
to work with Marty, our what's his name?
Woody
Harrelson. His characters with murder. They're focusing on murder.
Okay.
That's their line of work. And they get into some fucked up shit, man. Ritual type shit.
Wow.
Yeah, the whole like, it's a like philosophical. The murderers like ideas about the world and whatever.
Yeah.
And his partner McConaughey's character very philosophical.
Okay.
And he's very deep. He's very cryptic. He's sick. The whole show was amazing.
Oh,
and,
wow.
definitely recommend it to anyone watching, and you two here.
What's this on?
HBO Max or Max now.
Bitchin'.
I'm gonna check it out because I passed by it. I've seen it.
Mhm.
I've seen it.
I've seen it everywhere, dude. And then I was seeing a YouTube video. I didn't watch it, but it was called why True Detective was the best thing to happen to television.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this must be amazing. So I just started to watch it,
You
and
just started to watch.
yeah, it was amazing.
Well, I think we talked about it before, but I hadn't got to talk about it with you. Really, is we started that day. We did the last episode. We did the next day. We went to your house, and we went to Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
But we started the Bear.
Oh,
Yeah. And so I was hooked after that first episode because all we watched was the first episode, the pilot, and then I came home and started it, finished it in like 2 days.
That's how you do it.
So good.
First season or both of them?
Both of them.
Wow.
Both of them, yeah.
Nice.
I was just so fucking blown away by how much I enjoyed it and could relate to a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to thank you personally for getting me into that show. So that was really
dude,
cool.
it's
Yeah. So
something
go,
about that, man.
go watch The Bear.
If you haven't already, man, it's amazing.
And the reason I bring that up is kind of to go into Jeremy Allen White. I watched a movie that I highly recommend everyone here see because I think I'm the only one who's seen it so far.
Yeah.
Is The Iron Claw with Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, and can you find out the third guy's name for me? It's a really, really heartfelt, strong movie.
True story. Right?
True story about the Von Erich brothers, who are, if you're into pro wrestling, you'll know them to be like one of the first family dynasties of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're talking all these brothers in the business at the same time, and they were just great at what they did. But what a lot of people don't realize, and what I didn't realize,
Were you talking about the wrestler, pro wrestler?
no, the
Actor's name?
actor's name, the guy who played David Von Erich,
Harris Dixon.
Harris Dixon, was the
Harry Dixon.
Yeah, and then there was other cast members who
Harry
I can't, who I won't get into right now. But what I can say about that movie is what I didn't realize is how sad their story was, and it's really good, because you think wrestling's fun and it's all fun and games, do some steroids and get
Yeah.
crazy, you know what I mean? But it's a lot deeper than that, and that movie showed that, and I highly recommend it. I think everybody here should go see it, and I think the audience at home, if you haven't seen The Iron Claw, go watch The Iron Claw.
Fucking A.
What I've heard about the movie is that they don't even go like too in depth on the full story.
Yeah, there's more to
There's
it.
more to
yeah.
it, yeah.
And the reason being is because that the story that they released, that the movie that came out was already fucking
Yeah.
tragic as hell.
Brutal enough.
Brutal enough. If they would have added more, it would have been like unwatchable, I think.
Damn, man.
Yeah, in my opinion, yeah, that's how I see it. Yeah, because I know last episode, and I'm quoted as saying that Oppenheimer, or not, rather,
Barbie?
no,
Oh,
Killers of the Flower.
Flower.
Oh, yeah.
Killers of the Flower Moon was movie of the year.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I stand by that. But I think if anything is going to give it a run for its money, it's definitely the Iron Claw.
Iron Claw?
Yeah, easily, in my opinion. I'd love to hear what the people at home think. But
Yeah.
I bought it. I wish I would have seen it earlier because it's been out a few months.
Yeah,
but
it's been out a little while.
yeah, really, really good. Jeremy Allen White kills it. Zac Efron, dude, I thought Zac Efron was a bit of a Streisand, but he was rocking his shit in that one.
Yeah,
I
he's
gotta
good.
say, yeah.
Yeah.
Another good movie with him is The Greatest Beer Run ever.
Oh,
Had a
dude, I
couple of
passed
those.
by that.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. That's a fun movie.
True story as well.
True story as well. Yeah, it's about a guy who had a buddy who was in Vietnam, serving the Vietnam War, and just felt like taking his buddy some beer to thank him. Yeah, he ran into a lot.
American hero.
Yeah, ran into a lot of guys he knew, and he had a fuckload of beer, and he was just hooking everybody up. It was really cool. And he went through a lot of shit. Great story. Great story.
It reminds me of 1917.
1970. Is that the one shot?
Yeah.
That's the one shot movie, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
That was insane.
If I'm not mistaken, there's more to it, but the baseline is they get an order, and they're like, "Hey, you gotta go tell these people like 10,000 miles away." And
Yeah.
like, that we gotta stop the war. You don't fucking attack. Don't go.
Yeah.
And then they just make their way over there, and
Yeah.
that story. So that's what that reminds me of.
Yeah, it's a little more lighthearted, I think, because that's World War One, right?
Yeah.
And it's right in the shit of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Beer Run movie gets into that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Vietnam was terrible, and there are a lot of tragedies in that movie. But like, I would say Dunkirk is a little more. Dunkirk, 1917 is. I get those mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Is a little more rough to get to.
Yeah.
We're mixing up movies like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we have.
All right, pause real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I gotta pee.
Sweet.
A house.
In New Orleans. They call it the rising sun. Never be satisfied. Is that what he says?
Something.
Hey, cheers.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Cheers.
Feeling real.
Yeah.
Cut.
Cheers. I don't have me one of your drinks,
That's
but I got
okay.
me something.
Got a social hour.
Social hours.
I want to actually have those on here once soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got a comment from Z because he fucks with those, but he was telling me we should get some of those.
But yeah, that reminds me to segue quite horribly.
He needs to. He needs to segue. Let him segue. Segue.
Oh. You, my friend, have had a birthday recently.
Yes.
I did.
Yes, you did. And I've taken it upon myself
Oh.
to give you something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have to go and do something like
What the
that.
fuck? Why didn't you give me the milk? Oh, I look like Joe Jerko. Thanks, Adam.
Well,
Yeah,
you
thanks,
know,
Pablo.
But I went around and I was thinking and I said, well, I think I know exactly what I'd like to get him.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Wow.
I sure did. I did a good little bit of thinking. But it's right here to my left. Are you ready for it? Would you like to close your eyes?
Yeah, I'll close my eyes. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna pass it along here.
Okay.
It's gonna be in a bag. It's not well wrapped or nothing like that.
This is a first for the podcast.
You can take a
This
look.
is really cool.
Take a look if you'd like.
No, I want to be surprised.
Okay. And give it. Don't keep your eyes closed, but it's gonna be in your hands here in a second.
Okay.
Guide him. There you go.
Okay.
Put your fucking
A
hands up.
lot of crinkling.
A lot of crinkling.
Go ahead and take it out. No.
Can I-
Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Take it out. Take it out and leave your eyes closed.
Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of crinkling here.
All right. Let me see.
Hold on.
Can you help me out?
It's
Oh.
it's intertwined there.
All right. What do we got here?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Eyes are still closed. No idea what this is.
All right. Well, don't open your eyes yet. Turn it around.
Turn around.
Yeah. I'd like to preface this by saying you recently gotten yourself something special from our parents. You recently got something special from our parents.
I did,
it's something
yeah.
that you've been wanting for a while. It's called a record player.
Yes.
And you
audio
get to
technica.
listen to music in a different way, more physical, more heartfelt,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is someone that you've been appreciating lately, so I'd like you to open your eyes now.
Okay.
Check it out.
Oh my god, dude, this is so fucking. I'm sorry. This is so fucking cool. Zach Bryan, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Summertime Blues.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
I
Oh my gosh.
I was
dude,
there and the guy was like, "Can I help you?" And I
Yeah.
was like, "Not unless you know my brother." And he's like, whatever. So I looked around and as soon as I seen that, I was like, I don't know if this is Zach Bryan, but then I looked around. I was like, yeah,
That's
definitely
crazy.
Zach
Yeah.
Bryan.
Yeah.
You just got in.
Yeah, I've been digging a lot of Zach
Yeah.
Bryan lately,
Yeah,
and this
really
is really
got
cool.
into it.
And I was just saying the other day how a vinyl would fucking slap.
Kill, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll post the picture with this, but thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
of
I
course.
love it.
Glad I could get you something that you love.
Yes, love it. But I have a. Oh yeah, let's get that going.
Beautiful.
Here, there's another
There
one
you go.
somewhere.
There you go.
Cool.
You got it.
That's
blocking you.
We'll keep it.
It's,
Zach Bryan, everyone.
Zach Bryan. Shouts out Zach Bryan, who makes great Western outlaw country music. Really got into his stuff lately, and it's fun, man. I've been wanting a pair of boots, been wanting a hat, the whole nine.
Yeah.
And no, his music's been great, and I just feel like on a vinyl would fucking slap.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. I love it.
Yeah, no, I'm just excited to get it for you.
I had a great birthday. I gotta say, it was really nice. I
didn't get to see you during it.
No, but I get to see you now, and this is great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had turning 25 was a little crazy. Had a bit of a panic attack.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think the night before I was like, "Fuck, dude," you know. Yeah, you know, because it's 25. It's just like it's a quarter of your life. You know.
Yeah, dude, you're halfway through your fucking 20s.
Yeah. And
not technically you still have a little quarter, but like
Yeah.
you're 26 and you're like,
I'd hardly
fuck,
say-
I really am halfway.
yeah,
I wouldn't say it's a quarter of your life. You've already lived all your life so far. You know.
true. It's so it's 100% of my life so far. But no, man. It's
And only a quarter. You really think you're gonna live to 100?
I think potentially if I take care of myself, yeah.
Well, here we are.
Here we are drinking, yeah.
I was just about to say, I don't think anybody.
Well, it's
With
not
what
like
we have in our hands, I don't think any of us are gonna make it to 100.
well, the boy keeps telling me I'm half dead, which is
I
funny.
agree with that one.
You think 50? I think I'll live past 50.
I think there's no expectation toward that.
But like, if everything goes right,
If everything goes right, we'll live past 100. I think with the whole technology thing.
Yeah.
The way we're headed. Maybe even past our generation, that'll happen.
Yeah,
But,
true.
Alright, don't listen to this half glass full motherfucker. I don't know about it.
You don't know about it?
Well, either way, whether you live to be 100, 200, or 50, or 26, you get to
Yeah.
live your life the way you want to, and you
Yeah.
should continue to.
Yeah. God bless America.
Someone bless
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. God bless America.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'll drink to that.
USA.
You guys are a couple of fucking Weisenheimers.
So, you're talking about your panic attack.
Yeah. So like I think it just
Settled?
settled and I felt kind of afraid.
Yeah.
I think because from 19 to 23 to even 24 lived a lot of life and a lot of crazy moments, and I just kind of felt like it was weird. It felt like it was almost over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like a feeling of dread.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day came, and I had a great day, and I had a great time, and I just, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it went away.
Yeah.
But in that moment, I was like, dude, you're 25 tomorrow. Like, what do you have to show for it? I guess was my biggest question. So I was feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of like anger at myself for not starting stuff earlier. Like, cause I think I have a lot of good habits now. You know, I think getting into the gym, getting into this, doing the music, like they're all good habits and they're good things that I do. But it bums me out that I didn't start them earlier or take them seriously sooner.
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing music since I was 12. I've been writing songs since I was 12 years old, but I didn't start taking it seriously until I was like 15. And there's a lot of times, there's years where I didn't put out any music.
Yeah.
I'm actually going on a couple right now.
Yeah.
And just got kind of angry with myself, and I was like, and wasn't letting myself enjoy my birthday.
Yeah.
And which is odd for me because I always have a blast on my birthday. I take it real lightly, have fun. But I think I was just angry at myself, and it caused me to feel a lot of anxiety that that wasn't good.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
But definitely the day before my birthday, I was like, "What the fuck have you done
Right.
with your life that's so great and important,
Yeah.
whatever?" And feeling really angry with myself, and
Right.
I don't like feeling that way.
Yeah, that's why we sit here and drink our beers, right? I think it's important to just, like you said, you wish you had done stuff, right?
Yeah.
The whole thing, like, it's
Everybody wants to do something with
their shit, right? Yeah, we have so much time on our hands. We get afraid when we're not doing something with it.
Yeah.
I have a buddy, real good buddy. He's actually the one I'm doing the episodes with, the whole book thing.
Yeah.
He told me it's a kind of like a stoic idea, but there's no point to dwell in the past kind of thing, and that's like pretty basic. Everyone kind of hears that, but once you really put your mind to it, you really kind of got to decide like there's no good point in doing it at all. You know what I mean? Like, dwelling with the idea that you might not have done something.
Yeah.
And then appreciate what you have done, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
It's very true.
That's where I come from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that with you a lot, for sure.
Yeah. You gotta be happy with what's going on, man. It's no life to live in a dreadful way, you know?
No, yeah, it's really not. It's really not. And
half glass full.
Yeah.
glass half full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Sorry.
But no, it's that's positive, and I like that. And
No, man. If you're at home and you're worried about what's going on, you just gotta realize you're breathing still, you know?
Yeah, and it's a chance to do something more.
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have more time than you think.
Yeah.
You know? Just in general.
Yeah.
But religion, huh?
I don't want to get into it.
I was just, you really want to get into that?
I think I'm called an absurdist.
An absurdist?
Yeah.
What's that?
What do you think is absurd, huh? There's more to it than I know. But, that's why I say I think I'm called that. It's kind of like stay grounded kind of thing, you know? Thinking about like all these powerful beings that are above us and all that, you know? I don't get a chance to see that all in my life anyway, and so I don't see the point in really thinking all too much about it. I had a prayer the other day, funny enough. Kind of contradictory.
You
But,
prayed?
Yeah. I spoke to them in a sense of like a realistic sense. Like, I don't know if you're out there, but if you are, then I appreciate what you've given to me. But if you're not there, then I'm not going to do anything about it anyway. You know, it's not going to change my trajectory.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I kind of feel that. That's
Yeah, you know what I mean?
all right.
Yeah, it's where I stand.
You're not an absurdist.
What is it?
Relating to or supporting the belief that human beings exist in a purposeless, chaotic universe.
That's an absurdist?
Yeah.
I think there's some truth to that, but yeah. That sounds like Rust.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit
That
of
would
Rust
be-
there. McConaughey and
Oh,
True Detective.
yeah.
No, he would be an absurdist
Mhm.
for sure. But that's kind of how I sense God, or have a sense of God.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't feel him in church, but like, I don't even think of God in the Christian sense, I guess. I just think of God, I guess, in the Christian sense. Like, he's the creator, but he's, I don't know, it's more of a personal thing for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I try to have a connection with him outside of the whole church aspect.
That's fair too. Like, I feel like, because God is just, to me, you know, as a Christian, God is just as real right now in the real world as he is inside church. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like God just exists inside church.
Yeah.
And I feel like people treat Christianity. Yeah, like, you don't, and you know, I'm not Catholic, you know, so I've told you before that you know, confession never meant anything to me. You know, Hail Marys and all that kind of stuff. I respect tradition, you know, and I'll never knock anybody for their religion. But that to me is not talking to God. To me, if you want to talk to God, it's between you and God.
Mm-hmm.
What I perceive,
What you have to say is
between you and him. God knows what's going on no matter what. You know what I mean? God to me is something we can't even fathom.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
great.
Yeah.
Like, the idea of not being able to fathom him kind of like tells me, like, yeah, if he exists, then he exists, but if I can't fathom him, then it doesn't matter anyway.
I wouldn't say so much that. I just like it. Just to me, it's like it keeps me humble.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps me in like, well, God is God.
Yeah.
I'm me. I'm just a little speck of dust, no matter what.
Right.
But he gave me this.
Yeah.
He put you guys in my life.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me an opportunity to speak this.
Yeah.
To spread.
on the SpeakEazy podcast. Hey.
Yeah. Gave me an opportunity to speak easy, if you know what I mean. That's how I view God. That's, you know, and obviously I follow Christian teachings. You know, I pray. I read the Bible. I try to use that in my everyday life.
You incorporate them.
Incorporate those rules that I've read and that I've learned into my everyday life and the way I treat people. And I don't know, like I was watching a Joe Rogan clip earlier, and it kind of tripped me out. He was talking about, because he's come around to Christianity a lot himself. Someone who's been an open atheist, or agnostic rather, but a lot of times mock Christianity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he brought up the fact that Christianity is the most mocked religion, which is kind of crazy. Like you think of Hinduism, you think of the Muslim religion, Judaism, Buddhism, all that stuff. While you may not agree with it, for the most part, it seems like everybody has a a certain respect for it. That's like, okay, I don't believe that, I don't associate with that, but that's their beliefs. I'm not gonna knock them for that.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, Christians get mocked a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they call it make believe, they call it fantasy, whatever. And I think that's kind of crazy. Not to say that
It's
Christian,
a fucking fugazi.
That's what I was thinking.
yeah. See, that's, but like, why? What makes our beliefs in our religion any different from those? As far as you don't believe in it, but theirs aren't fantasy, but ours are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where I get a little upset. And I'm like, because I'll never knock anybody's beliefs.
Yeah.
I support it. I think everybody should, you know, if that's where your faith lies, please, you know what I mean? But I just feel like the same rules should apply to Christianity. Now, I understand that we don't have the best past. I understand there's a lot of history that we can't really live down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's not just us. That's humans in general.
Yeah.
That's any religion, anybody.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much. Humans are horrible.
Yeah.
We're terrible
We're
creatures.
terrible. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We are a parasite. Someone told me that one time, and I agree with that.
I mean, if there's anything to take away from religion, or most of them at least, you know, there's some out there pretty bad, I'm sure.
Yeah,
like like Scientology doesn't seem so great.
No, now that one I will.
Yeah.
I will judge you if you're
And
a
there's
Scientologist.
No, you won't. But anyway, there's as far as their beliefs, and maybe not so much their beliefs, but their ideas as to how to be human, 9 times out of 10 are going to put you on a good path. You know, the idea, 10 commandments, you know, thou shalt not steal, cheat.
Yeah.
lie,
They all have the same fucking principles.
be a good fucking human. And
Yes.
that's where I stand. I draw the line at being a good human, you know?
Sure, but like, and I get that, and that's cool, and I respect that. I this is just from brother to brother. I wish it was different.
Okay,
Naturally, you know what I mean?
Oh shit, I forget.
Right, yeah.
I do wish it was different. I wish, you know, you had a... And that's me being biased.
The same sense as you, right?
Yeah, I do. You know, I'm always open to talk about it with you.
Yeah.
And if you have questions, I'll, you know, answer them the best I can. If not, I will put you on the right path to learn.
Right, yeah.
And, but it does, at times, I get a little bummed out that we're not on the same page as far as that goes.
Yeah, as you might. It's just how it is.
Yeah. And but then again, you have a whole different perspective on the world than I do. And so yeah, I'm just gonna keep.
We all have some
Yeah,
pretty
we all
different
do.
perspectives.
Yeah.
My idea is to just be good to myself and to those around me as much as I can.
Right.
That's all I can really
I've
do.
been watching the fuck out of My Name Is Earl.
Nice.
And I've been getting into the whole karma thing. Like, you know, if you do good things will happen to you. If
Right,
bad things will happen to you. It's like it's more of a sense of Buddhism, but not really. But
Just beliefs in that, yeah.
yeah. But karma, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not really a religion, but in itself, but
It's an ideology.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Well, it goes hand in hand with
Yeah. And it kind of
Christianity.
it fits a lot of religions, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it falls into. Do unto others is what I've been taught and what I try to tell people. You know, and that's where I find my faith.
Yeah.
And I try to be as open-minded as I can.
Yeah.
And like I said, I hate. That's what drives people away from church and from God. Period. Is that if we want people to be involved, we have to stop, and that's on us. You know, on Christians, we have to stop being so judgmental, because let he who's without sin cast the first stone. You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us are.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I think don't fucking judge people.
Yeah.
And love people if they're good. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right, yeah.
And because there are great people out there who are not Christians, but, you know, and I don't know. I've learned a lot through Christianity, and I feel like it's opened my eyes to everything. And there was a time as a child where I went to church and believed in God because I felt like I had to.
Mm-hmm.
I've said that to our pastor.
Mm-hmm.
But the older I get, I found God, or God found me. Really, you know, I'm but a little pawn.
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
And
God didn't really find you. I mean, He created you, and
I
found it.
I don't want to put on that.
Yeah, well, you know, I feel like I saw the light. You know what I mean? And I was able to find.
I saw the sign.
Yeah, I really did though.
He opened up my eyes.
I saw the sign.
I'm sorry.
Hey, enjoy Ace of Base.
He's a base, bro.
Yeah. But no, I just feel like
You guys go enjoy Ace of Base. We're gonna sit here and
drink
practice,
curb
practice the moonwalk and smoke crackers.
I think being that you're a Christian, you know, keep on with that. But check out Stoicism.
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, check out Stoicism. It doesn't.
yeah, I mean, it could definitely, like, you could be a Christian, be a Stoic.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Check it out. There's a lot of good beliefs in that. Being somewhat of an anxious person myself,
Yeah,
I find it helps me become a bit more calm, and it teaches me, like, I really should just stop giving a fuck what people think, or like what I think.
I agree with
sometimes.
that 100%.
Yeah, right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I really like that.
A lot of philosophies are great.
Yeah.
That I don't know much about, but Stoicism I looked a little into, and I dig it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like to throw this one out there. You know, check out Satanism every once in a while. You know, if you're gonna explore all of them. You know?
Yeah, if you want to know all, you might as well check them out all. Check out them
I
all.
feel like Satanism is more of a mock. Like a mocking of...
That's why I like to throw. that's the whole purpose of it.
Like, I understand...
If you really take it like as like an actual religion, you're fucking crazy. Like there's
I understand where certain Satanists come from because of what they've been through and based on what the church has done to them
yes,
and what people that believed in, say, Christianity had done to them.
and,
so they
and
went this
stirred
separate
away.
way.
It stirred away from.
But if they truly like looked into like Christianity, they'd realize that those people don't represent
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what Christianity is supposed to.
Yeah, no,
you said it best, brother. Yeah, no, I agree with that 100% because naturally, you know, there's a saying, I can't think of it off top. I'd have to ask Z, but it's like it applies to even some movies like Anakin from Star Wars.
dude,
Private
you're
Pile.
looking at shit.
It's
my,
like
my thing just changed. Yeah,
You
I
know
have
which
it.
one
I
I'm
have it as my as my thing. It's what's his name's Angel, and he's looking. Yeah,
That's Satan.
Lucifer.
No, Lucifer, but not,
is it Lucifer?
But this is a saying, like it does apply to that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Where it's Anakin and
Oh, okay.
yeah, I know what.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Go ahead.
But the saying is something along the lines of, like the child who's banished from the tribe will burn down the village or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Where Satanism comes into play is like if you treat someone so badly enough, or like not represent the beliefs in the correct way and shun someone because they're different or because they're a little, you know, unique or what have you, that in turn, like, we as humans are rebellious and we're going to, okay, fine, you want to treat me that way, I'm going to do everything I can to
Exterminate you.
yeah, and make something opposite of what you believe, just because fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
It also leads back to like just people being horrible to each other.
Yeah.
It's like just like pushing the odd one out away.
Exactly, yeah. Which we need to stop doing because sometimes those odd people are the best people, and they're amazing, and it's not fair that they have to go through that when they could really find something in those beliefs if we just accept them and treat them fairly and treat them with kindness and love like we're supposed to. That's what I've been taught, and that's what I tell people. And they ask me about Christianity. It's like, I love everybody. You know what I mean? It's love. God loves me. God loves you. I'm going to do that because that's what God said to do. And I'm going to do my best to do that. And it's not easy all the time. I'm human. People piss me off and I get angry. And I'm not the perfect example of a Christian. Let me go on record by saying that. I sin every day.
I don't think there is a perfect Christian.
There's not.
I wanted to say it, but I'm not the fucking Christian in the room to say it.
There's not. But there's a lot of people who will have you think that they are.
Right.
And those are the ones you usually have to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where I find my my heart and where I find my faith is in God and the Bible. And if you don't know, I think go seek it out. And you have questions.
If you don't know, now you know.
Hey. But check that out. And if you have questions, get in the comments, and I will answer them as best I can. Like I said, don't know everything, but I can definitely do my best.
See, that's like the bee's knees of like why, I don't know. I don't choose a religion.
Right.
I just like I like to hear everybody's stories.
You're
man.
open-minded. You're very open-minded.
Dude, very open-minded. I love hearing about everything.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like all religion should be. Or if we were to talk about religion, it's
Mm-hmm.
good to hear everybody's side.
Yeah, dude, you got to. There's no fucking way.
Because like I was saying earlier, like everybody's experience is completely different. You know what I mean? And you know.
Exactly. I grew up in I went to St. Teresa.
Yeah.
All Catholic school. Grew up an altar boy. Now I don't fucking believe. I love hearing everybody else's shit. Like, and don't get me wrong, I shouldn't say I don't believe, but I do believe in like a higher power, like something. Like there's obviously something out there.
Yeah.
But to pinpointing on one thing is just crazy to me. I just love hearing everything else.
That's why you're agnostic.
And that's agnostic. That was I haven't heard that from. We were just playing poker the other night, and the boys called me that, and I was like, I've never heard that one.
Yeah, you're agnostic. I would say, not to put something on you, but
I don't
but I
judgmental there.
yeah, that would be judgmental to do that. But I feel like, by my own diagnosis, I'm gonna say if you gave me you at a random and listed all those things, I'd be like, oh, that guy's probably agnostic.
But,
you know what I mean?
Look at it as a legal standpoint. I just like to be categorized as atheist. Just because atheist as a religion, like not as a religion, but like as a group, recognizes themselves as a religion. You have to take atheism as just as fucking serious as all the others. Buddhism, Catholic, Christian, all of them.
And see, and
that have to respect them just as much as you respect the others.
Sure. And you know,
and you can't mix business with religion and all this fucking thing.
You can't.
And it's a whole fucking thing that I've tried to get into. I've had discussions with the mayor. The mayor has I'm not hating, but a mayor has a cross above all the fucking,
like the town buildings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even like our own country does it with One Nation Under God.
Yeah.
Which is kind of bullshit because you can't do it.
Yeah.
If it is,
I'm gonna be that motherfucker to call it out. Yeah, no, you can't do it.
I think it's kind of there's another word, but I want to say contradictory is closest.
Yes.
Because it can't necessarily be a free country if it's under one religion. Yeah.
It's in our. I don't want to say. I'm a little buzzed and fucked up right now, but what is it? It's in our goddamn thing, man. It's Constitution. You can't fucking do it.
I mean, like as humans, and just like anybody else, we don't know everything, and so like we fuck up.
Yeah.
And it's hard to just like define everybody as one thing. You know?
Right.
So I don't know. I walk into the room as just like anybody else. That's to say I'm human, just like anyone else.
There's a lot of famous scientists that'll straight up say like I separate what I know from science from what I believe in my religion because
They don't.
You want to keep those two things separate.
Yeah.
Oh God. You do, but I feel like there's a lot of times where, like I said, my bias. I am Christian. Where Christianity and science kind of overlap. Like there are things that I'm good. Yeah, no, fuck it.
I found a couch shot. You know, you better take
Someone's ass.
somebody.
So there are a lot of situations in Christianity and science where they overlap. Like, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of scientists and Christians actually believe that humans come from Africa, right? That we originate as a species in Africa.
Which we did, yeah.
Which, yeah. So it's kind of cool where Christianity and science can actually agree on
This
something.
bitch don't know about Pangea.
Where we can, kind of
Agree on something.
agree on something. It's actually really cool. I wish that happened more, and I feel like it could if we would just let it. You know what I mean? I feel like
fucking listen to each other.
that's what I'm saying. That's the
But that's
problem.
the thing. People don't like to agree with each other, and
They
that's.
don't.
I feel like that's kind of like where religion comes from.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
like
we
I like to disagree with you.
Yeah, because we talked about this on poker night. I was like, they saw something. We saw something. We all saw probably the same thing. We just perceived it differently. And
You
then,
know what I like to think of it? It was like a big game of telephone.
yeah, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
perfect way to put it. Yeah.
A big ass game of telephone from fucking one place to another.
Yeah.
It'd be so nice if we could have like just a bunch of different councils of religions
Yes.
just get together and have this conversation.
Yeah. I mean,
But we can't put our fucking differences aside because
Yeah.
we're all fucking assholes.
I'm all for it. If I would
Sucks.
love to have,
Be amazing.
it would be amazing. But as a Christian, maybe we could have someone who's Muslim, someone who practices Buddhism. You know what I mean? If we could have all of
A
it,
Catholic, a Buddhism, and a Muslim.
Yeah. Walk into a podcast.
Walk into a podcast and sit down.
They don't leave.
And they don't leave. I don't know, man. I think that'd be
We're
cool.
close. I mean, we got. What are you?
I'm human.
He's a Christian. I'm just kidding.
I'd hardly call you one if you're gonna do that to me.
No, I'm playing.
Judging.
Judging. Doing a little judging
What's
there.
your? Oh, dude.
What's your major malfunction?
What's your major sin?
My major sin, dude, if I had to pick. I don't want to get into that. Because
What were you gonna
What about the 7?
Vanity.
Which one's your worst?
out of the 7, lust.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll just be honest. Lust for sure.
Wow.
Has always been the tough one.
Probably gluttony for me.
Gluttony.
What are they?
Lust, gluttony, sloth,
Pride.
vanity,
Vanity.
theft. Is there one theft one?
Look it up. Yeah.
That's why we have the book.
Yeah.
I haven't heard all of them, but I'd say mine's vanity.
Vanity for sure is mine.
If
Vanity for sure is my favorite sin.
lust, if not vanity.
Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth.
Well, I don't know, man. I'd be hitting that list because, like, now that I think about it,
Be checking.
I'd be checking that list, like, and that's just being honest, like, as a Christian, dude. Yeah, dude.
You're going to hell, brother.
Nah,
If you
man.
look at everybody, someone hits on something, if not more.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
But for sure, lust, if not vanity, because but envy pops in there for sure at times. Not often, but definitely I get envious.
That reminds me of No Country for Old Men. His conversation with Ellis. He's like, what does he say? You have to look up the fucking script. He's like something. That's vanity. You got.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that guy
Yeah.
reminds me of Dad.
What's the
Yeah, I can see
cop's
that.
name?
Bell, Sheriff Bell.
But yeah, no. And it's tough, man. But I try to, like, again with my practices, I try to have a strong sense of, like, that's bad. You got to work on that. That's why I'm constantly, like, telling myself, you got to stop doing this. You got to stop doing that. I'm always. It's a constant battle. You know what I mean? It's part of the human condition.
And then it's like to like stray away from like religion in that sense. It's hard to like pin so much on yourself as like, oh, I'm doing so bad, I got to work on this.
Right.
Because then you have a hard time focusing on what you should be, what you should stop doing. You know, because you've got such a long list of them. Yeah.
Yeah. And we all do. Nobody's perfect.
Right, yeah. Not you, I didn't mean you, but...
No, but yeah, no, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I told my roommate this. There's all too much to think about. I just try to stick with one thing for now.
Mm-hmm. That's my problem because I think I have what's that shit? The attention deficit shit.
Oh, ADD or ADHD?
Yes, that shit.
Yeah.
I actually do think I have it.
Fast and furious.
Yeah. And I have a hard time with day-to-day life where like I can't focus on one thing because I just can't. It's really hard for me. So that's something I really have to work on. That's another thing I have to work on.
What was this line?
The quote is, "What you got ain't nothing new. This country's hard on people. You can't stop what's coming. It ain't all waiting on you."
That's vanity.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because the whole idea with Belle is like, you'll come to find this out with the movie. I'm not breaking new ground before you watch it, but he's the whole time he's like, oh man, like back in my day, even the sheriff didn't have to wear any guns, kind of thing. You know, like it was a better place to live.
Yeah.
But it's always been bad.
Yeah, it's always been bad. And to think that it's like changed just because your time is different is vanity. That's really cool. I never thought of it that way. I like that a lot. It's really good writing.
Yeah, for everyone, they did a great job with the whole everything about that. Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, love yourself. That's all. That's all that matters, man. Is you gotta love yourself. Like outside of this higher power, all that matters is that you love yourself, or that you at least try to.
Yeah.
I had a girl tell me, you can't love somebody until you love yourself. And that fucking hit.
That's true. That is true.
Get to
fucking hit.
I learned that with my last relationship, because I would put like all my time, all my effort, all my love towards this one person, and I would kind of neglect myself. Like I didn't give a shit about what happened to myself. And once things ended, like I started to realize like I deserve more.
Yeah.
More.
So let me go on record by saying I don't disagree with that. I think you should love yourself, and I agree with that 100%. Yeah. Because I feel like I was kind of seeming like I didn't believe that, but I do.
Yeah.
I do. And I'm always promoting that too, so I shouldn't stop now because we're talking about religion. But
differing opinions and all
differing
that.
opinions. Yeah, regardless of opinions, I love you guys, and I
don't believe in shit, but I do love you.
And you believe in love.
As long as you believe in this now, then you should be able to.
Are we talking like love, like romance, like I love you, or like I'm gonna love you and like bring some flowers? Like
there's more than one kind of love, man.
Exactly. Like
love is love, man. Like there's
no
platonic
love has some fucking stages.
I'd say there's one love.
Huh?
There's no one love.
Yeah, there is, man. There's one way to love everything.
Dude, I could
regardless of what it is. If you love something different from something else, then you don't love the other thing, or the other. Vice versa.
I guess
I feel
so.
like love is used in different ways, but that's why they say love is a strong word, and that's why I try my best to use it the right way.
Yeah, it is very strong.
That's to say that there's one way.
I just like to tell.
That's the way that I think. I think there's only one way to love
something or someone or whatever.
And I don't think there's multiple ways. I think there's only one way, and it's you gotta pick and choose what you love. Actually,
yeah,
that's true. That is true. Yeah.
Well, if there's ever been one, this has been the SpeakEazy podcast with.
Oh, you're doing the outro.
Oh, our hosts.
Oh, ew.
Well, if there's ever been. If
there's ever been a what?
There have been. Well, golly, if there's ever been.
Oh, I'm feeling the pressure. Hold on.
Okay.
Well, if there's ever been, this has been the SpeakEazy podcast with your hosts,
Gabriel Grizz, aka the Glute Admirer.
Hey, Pablo, aka the Gentleman.
Oh,
that's a good one. I like that.
Yeah, let's get
and your guest.
Yes.
Well, our guest.
Our guest.
Everyone's guest.
Everyone's guest. Your favorite guest.
Perhaps.
Yeah. The man, the myth, the legend.
Adam Gutierrez. Nothing special about me, just Adam.
We gotta have a nickname.
We'll
for
find
you.
one.
Thrasher.
Hey,
And of course,
our man in the back, Raul,
the bartender.
the bartender.
Roll Pud.
Yes, sir.
SpeakEazy podcast tuning out. We love you guys. God bless.
Peace in the middle.
Thank you.
Peace. Let's go.